Boom! What's up, Unlimited Lifers? Coach Corey here. Together we'll do it better. In this video, I want to go over a simple process that I use to get more people to jump on my lives, right? So I'm going to go ahead and hop off the screen and show you inside of Facebook. So here I am. This is my personal page, and this is my personal profile. And this is kind of the strategy, right? So there's kind of a lot that goes into it because first of all, you got to know what your people want, like what people want to know. So you do what's called like a discovery post, right? And this is technically kind of like a discovery post. This is probably what brought you to watching this video right here. What's the most number of people you've had watching you on a Facebook Live, not total views. And you can see, it's already got 27 comments on here. It's been on here for 5 hours now. I haven't really tried to drive the engagement on it. So you can see, like, out of the 27 comments, like, they're really all actual people's comments, right? So typically what I would do in my strategy is once you post this, for the first 15 minutes or so, like, you're going in and trying to comment on everybody's replies or their comments, because that's just going to help boost it in the algorithm, right? But I haven't done, you can see I haven't really done that in here. There's a couple people that I, replied to just because they had some crazy numbers or whatever. But basically, guys, what I would do first, you create this post, right? What's the number one, whatever question you have about whatever or something. Try to get some kind of engagement on it. And then typically you're going in here and you're going to reply right away for the first 15-20 minutes. Like, you're just going to be, Johnny on the spot. So try to make sure that you do the post at around a time that you can have the time to actually engage with it. And then you kind of let it go. I would let it go for like an hour or two, and then I'd come back and reply again. It doesn't have to be anything major. Like 30. He has 30. You could simply put down, oh wow, that's actually really good or something. Just whatever. It doesn't really matter what you comment. Just get involved, get engaged with it, because the more that you comment on it, the more it's going to kind of boost it up in the algorithm. So again, first 15-20 minutes, you're going to be Johnny on the spot, just commenting with everybody. Then you're going to let it go for an hour, come back, comment on some more people's replies or whatever, and then always leave like one or two is what I try to do. I try to always leave at least a couple. That way I know there's going to be something that I can engage with when I go back, right? But now that I have all these people that are already commenting, I can quickly see who is getting good engagement and who isn't, right? So 30 is actually pretty decent for having somebody actually watch you on your live. But as you see here, three at once, 4. He had a bunch of them that was thing. So usually 3 or 4, 5 or 4 or 5, 9 or 10, 400. They probably have a big following. 1600. This is like, I called out bull crap on it because that's crazy. Like 1600 is like super level, right? Like that's where like your Gary V's and stuff are getting that many people if they're lucky even. But 0, 1 live so far. So that's what I'm trying to get out of this, right? I'm trying to discover how many they're getting and if I can help them out. So most of them I could probably help out. They have quite, pretty low numbers. So I know that my strategy that I'm teaching you right now will help those people out. So hopefully those people are watching this video and gonna get some stuff out of it, right? So then finally what you would do after, this post runs for basically the whole day, you would say, I did it in here. I normally wouldn't do this. I would actually just do another post tomorrow and then come back and comment on this one. But basically, once you get done with this post and the kind of results, so if the average person's only getting, basically 4 or 5 people on live, you would say something like, hey, what if I showed you a strategy, just like I did down in this post, right? If I could show you a strategy that's going to get you, 10 times more people, because if you only got 3 people on your live, 10 times is 30 people, right? That's pretty easy to do. So now you're going to create that post that's going to get them to come back, get them to take interest in what you have to offer, right? So after you do this post, after you do the discovery post, what I would do is I'd come back tomorrow and I would say something about if I could show you a way to get, let's just say 5 times, right? 5 times the number of people to watch you live. You know, I don't know, would that help you grow your brand or business, right? Question mark. So I'm going to do that, and I always throw them on the colored background. It really doesn't matter which one. I don't know, they're always changing these things up too, right? So I usually like doing the fire one if they have it. I don't really see it. It doesn't really matter, right? Just throw it on a colored background so it stands out, stops the scroll, right? And then you would do that post. And then same situation. So what you're going to do is interact with it, right, as it kind of goes, and then ultimately you're going to lead them to watch your live. What I like to do, this is kind of a different part of the strategy. So the discovery post is meant to discover what you can teach, right? You're going to ask questions about how do I delete this now? How do I not see it? Move to trash. All right, whatever. Just how do I delete it? Sorry about that. Anyway, so let me go ahead and jump back on the screen so I can talk to you in person, right? So what you're trying to do is you're doing a discovery post first, where you're going to ask a question about a topic that you already have your answers to, right? So when it comes to getting engagement on Facebook Lives, I know a decent amount. Like, I think I've had like 100 and some people on my lives back in the day when I had my Facebook group and stuff like that. It's a lot easier, if you have a group, because you should be driving the engagement and people should be watching you when you go live anyway, right? So that's something that I can teach, and that's what you want to do. You want to discover what questions they have about the things that you can teach. So for me, it could be Facebook groups, going live, getting engagement on posts and stuff like that. And basically what it's going to do is give me the questions that they need answers to, right? And then I'll have the answers for them. Once you do that post and you know what they're going to do, that's when you do that post that I just did, right? So I already know a lot of people probably need help getting more people to watch their lives or jump on their lives while they're live, right? So I can teach them that strategy. And then what I'll do is I go back and I start the day that I plan on going live. I would do that. I would do a question post early in the morning. So for me, it might be like I just did, right? If I could show you a way to 10x whatever, would you be interested in that? Just comment below, and then interact with that post throughout the day. And then usually around lunchtime-ish, I would hit that post back up and say, hey, I'm thinking about going live later today to teach you this strategy, right? If you want to go on the live or whatever, let me know and I'll tag you in it. And a lot of people that already interacted, if it's something that they want to learn or know, they're gonna say, yeah, go ahead and tag me, right? And then what I would do is shortly after that, I would pick out the time of day that I'm gonna actually do it. So the first post in the morning is just kind of making sure people are interested in what I want to teach them. The second post is going to be what time of day you're going to do it, right? So you're just going to say, all right, guys, I'm going to go live today at this time, right? And whatever time zone, it doesn't matter. Let people figure it out on their own. I typically always say Eastern time zone, just because that's kind of the standard. So they can kind of figure it out that way. It's a lot easier that way. But I would do a post just saying, hey, I'm going live today to give you my number one strategy to get more people on your lives, or whatever it is for you. And then again, same thing there, leave another call to action. If you want to be notified of this, let me know and I'll tag you in the video, right? And then finally, whenever that time of day comes, you go live, you make sure that you tag all the people that wanted to be tagged in the first place, then they automatically get the notifications, which starts getting them on, and it kind of blows up from there, right? So that is my strategy that I've used in the past. I don't see a lot of people that use it. It's something that I think I created, but it's basically like a 3-post sequence. Like I said, The first post is going to be something that is highly engaging, getting people to give you their thoughts on something. So it could be something like, I'm trying to come up with something off the top of my head, right? So maybe what's more powerful, a Facebook group or an email list, right? And that one right there is going to get a ton of people commenting on it, because you got people that are super hardcore on emails, and then they're super hardcore on groups, right? And you're going to just kind of interact with them. You're not giving away any kind of secrets or anything like that. And then ultimately, again, like right around lunchtime, you're going to go back to that post and say, I'm going to go live later today going over this topic, right? And give you my thoughts on it. And then that way, because you're not leaving your thoughts in the comments of everybody else, you're just interacting with them. And then ultimately, you're just going to say, hey, I'm going to go live at this time today. Make sure you jump on. If you want to be tagged, let me know. I'll tag you in the comments, right? And if you do that simple process, guys, you're going to get way more people to start watching your lives, right? Because nobody is just out there like searching for your live, right? Like that's basically what it comes down to. So you gotta go fishing, right? Go out there, cast out your net, try to get people that are interested in what you're going to talk about. Like I said, do that discovery post first, so you know that your audience is wanting to learn that anyway. Then throw out the net with your question in the morning. Come back around noon and say, I'm going to go live today at this time, and like do that as a separate post, right? So you want to do it in the original post, and then you want to create your own separate post, because you never know who's going to see those posts, right? So obviously you do it in the comments of your original post. That would hopefully show to everybody that commented on that post, and then you do an actual post saying the same thing, I'm going live today at this time, and that will hopefully reach out to a whole bunch of other people. And always make sure that you prime your feed before you do your post, and that's going to get you the most engagement. And if you use that, guys, I guarantee you're going to get way more people watching your lives, and then you can do whatever it is that you want to do, right? So with that being said, that's it. That's the strategy. If you guys want to know more about this, make sure that you like this page, do me a favor and leave a quick review. And then if you want to get comfortable on camera, and really just start crushing your Facebook lives, go ahead and join my hashtag 30-day live challenge. You can go to actually just reach out to me, because I don't have my website up yet, right? The new challenge is actually going to start off on the 28th. It's going to be free for the first round of people. And then going forward, it's going to start on the first Monday of every month. So January it won't be, but February, the first Monday in February will be like the next round, and that's when it will be a paid program. But guys, it's a life-changing thing, right? So if you're not super comfortable with Facebook Lives, definitely join the 30-day challenge right now. You got an opportunity to join for free starting on the 28th, and I'm going to coach you through 30 days of going live, and I give you strategies that you actually practice just like this inside of my private group. So I walk you through the strategy and why it's important, and then you can go out and kind of do it on your own, right? So if you like that, if you're watching this video, just comment hashtag 30-day live challenge, and I will reach out to you and get you inside of the group, and then I will take you guys to a whole new level when it comes to doing your lives. Thanks so much for watching. Again, like this page, hashtag 30-day live if you want to be in the group, and we will see you guys in another video soon. See ya. Love ya. Goodbye.